Hi everybody, fellow Toastmasters. My name is Charles Replogle. I'm the VPE at TSP, a lot of initials there. TSP is the Toastmasters for Speaking Professionals Club in Beaverton, and I'm the SAA at Sage Toastmasters, also in Beaverton. So I wanted to basically informally start with a quick introduction to what happens when you do a speech and where it shows up and what the VPE does, what you have to do, and some things that happen on easyspeak versus Toastmasters.org. I'm doing this for my TSP club as part of my VPE responsibility, and this is pretty informal, and I'm just going to fumble my way through this, but as it might show up on YouTube, I wanted to at least introduce myself and let you know what this was all about. So when we go to easyspeak, we have a page that opens up by default. And for me, because I have two different clubs, I also have two different paths. Well, that wasn't a necessity, but that's how I did it. I'm basically designating one path for one club and another path for the other. And whatever the last club was that I checked into is how this comes up. It says, welcome to Sage Beaverton. Okay, so I will tell this over here on the left that I want to go to Sage, truly. And what I'm interested in is my speech progress. So there's a lot of different ways. There's a lot of redundancies in these websites and how they work together. So different ways to skin the cat here. But I'm going to go to my participation and view my progress. Now, innovative planning is the path that I have designated for Sage speeches. And that gets input whenever I give a speech. I have done 3 speeches. One seems to be floating here, and the VP at Sage could actually assign it correctly. So meanwhile, what I want to do is I want to see at Toastmasters.org what my progress is in Basecamp. Okay, see if it lists 2 speeches or 3. I'm not really sure at this point. Looking at this, it almost, with friends like that, it doesn't seem like it was assigned. That by the way, was a contest speech, club level. So I just changed the tab to Toastmasters.org. I'm going to log in. Now, if you have any problems logging into easyspeak or Toastmasters.org, obviously you're going to get nowhere. You need to contact your VP and ask this person to reset your password. I'm going to log in, and I'm going to go to Pathways. You should play around with both websites, easyspeak and Toastmasters.org, so you get comfortable. And you're going to feel lost for a while and not knowing what some things are for, but it'll start to slowly make sense. Just a little bit of a meandering experience. So access my path through Basecamp is what I want, and I'm going to have a choice. So I'm going to be able to log on at TSP as the VPE, and it's going to show me one interface. Here, I'll show you. Yes, I want to do that. Log in as Basecamp Manager, you see? That pops up. And it gives me pending requests. If someone has reached the end of their level, it sends out a ping to me to accept or deny that they level up. I can check on member progress, and I have some tutorials to help me along the way. But that's not what I want to do right now. I want to sign in as a regular member. I'm the SAA at Sage, as Sergeant at Arms, but that doesn't give me any accessibility like it does as VPE for TSP. So I'm going to go to Sage. Yes, I want Sage. Go to Basecamp. Now remember, I had 3 squares before. Now I have 5. I can go to see if there's any feedback left. It's not a widely used mechanism, though as VPE I'd like to start using that for our members. See if anyone's giving me a badge or whatever. Again, these aren't ubiquitously used, but some VPEs step up and start to use those, and I think they're going to get used more and more to the future. But let's not get too complicated here. I can either, in a roundabout way, click on My Education Transcript, or I can go, and then I can go to the curriculum, or I can go right to the curriculum here. So I am logged in as a regular member, presumably like yourself. If you're not president or VPE, this is what you see. And I'm going to click on my path for SAGE, my curriculum rather. Yeah, sure enough, it's just showing 2 of the 3 speeches. I'm going to do something here that you're going to need to do when you finish your speeches, which is go through an evaluation where you're going to give feedback, self-feedback on what you feel your progress is, and we'll see what happens here, okay? So I'm going to launch. I launched on that 3rd project of level 1. So I have 3 speeches I've done. Now, it opened up to this page. I had to, as you saw, I had to move the window like that so I could actually see these arrows. Otherwise, you're kind of trapped, aren't you? There are the arrows. It started off at My Evaluation. If for some reason this does not start off with this interface for you, come down here, click on Complete Your Assignment. Let me just do that right now. Now let's go click on Your Evaluation. Okay, that's really what we want, because this is the place where it starts to keep track of our input on our speech. Okay, I'm going to click right. Okay, assess your skills after. This is after speech. There's going to be a before part, and that's what the other things were for, but there's an after part. That's where we are right now because I want to move on. I've already given the speech, and I need to assess my skills. Directions popped up. Hey, this is what you need to do. 1 to 5. 1 means really developing, struggling even, emerging, accomplished, excelling at it, exemplary. And then click Submit. So that's the directions that pop out. Minimize that, and I'm going to say I am comfortable selecting speech topics. That's actually something I'm feeling pretty good about. Again, 4 would mean excel or accomplished. I'm going to go 4. I'm comfortable researching unfamiliar topics and citing. Oh yeah, I definitely am. I do that all the time with my work. I am confident in my ability to organize a presentation. Yes. Let's give that a 4. My ability to create clear transitions. Sure. Cognizant of different organizational styles you use to present. Yeah. Recognize this project applies to my life outside of Toastmasters. Absolutely. Submit. So why it's showing all of this before 0 is because I didn't do it. I took you down here to the evaluation, and so I missed the befores. Do I recommend you do that? No, but I'm just trying not to belabor you with all of the details here with how this works, okay? Looks like I just lost my spot, did I? Congratulations. Okay, so I had to use the arrow. Now you have completed this project. You are now ready to advance to the next project on your path. So I'm going to close this window. Oh, look at that, just like magic. Did you see that? I got a check mark. That was me that had to do that. This is my place to give an assessment before. It's very hard to give your these self-assessments. You saw I'm clicking on 4, 4, 4. I really am not sure how comfortable I am with things or where I feel like I excel. It's just, it almost feels arbitrary in some ways, but I see the rationale for them to give this evaluation, this before and after. It's a demarcation. It's a place to take pause, see what the speech is meant for you, and really listen to yourself. You know, do I feel a little bit more confident now with organizing a speech than I did last time? Okay, so that's what this is all about. But it's also to get to a point where you can get to this last part of the level. And when you do that, when I give a fourth speech and I go through this whole evaluation thing, it's going to ping the VPE and it's going to say confirm or to approve or deny for the person to go to the next level. And at that point, the member can see everything in level 2 or level 3. And as you know, there's 5 levels for each path. Okay? This is going to be the end of this video. I just wanted to show you what you really need to do, what you're responsible to do at Toastmasters.org in the Basecamp. And I will go ahead and do a few other videos of some issues that some of our members had at TSP upcoming. All right, thank you very much.